Good morning to all. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the topic consumer's equilibrium related to the indifference approach. Consumer's equilibrium related to indifference approach. In the previous class, we learned about the properties of IC. Then today, we discuss where the consumer gets equilibrium situation related to the IC approach. So, the definition is the consumers are in equilibrium where he gets maximum satisfaction with his given income and market price. It means it can be defined according to the indifference analysis. It means the consumers are in equilibrium where the slope of IC and slope of budget line are equal to each other. These shows the equilibrium situation of consumers. The consumer gets maximum satisfaction. Then every law based on the some assumptions. Why these are based on the assumptions? Because economics is related to the human being, human behavior, and human behavior are changeable. So every law depends on some assumptions. It means some factors are constant when we apply the consumer's equilibrium. And the factor as market price is constant. Market price is constant given. Then second is consumer's income is also constant. Consumer's income is also given. And third is it is related to the ordinal approach. Ordinal utility, it means in the indifference approach, the utility can be measured in terms of rank, not in terms of numbers. So, the consumer's equilibrium, these are depends on the conditions also. The conditions of the consumer's equilibrium are, the first is marginal rate of substitution x and y is equal to px upon py. It means the marginal rate of substitution shows the slope of IC and px upon py shows the slope of budget line or price line. It means where the slope of IC and slope of budget line are equal to each other, the consumers are in equilibrium. And at this equilibrium point, it means where IC slope and budget line slope are equal to each other. At this point, IC must be convex to the origin. It means इस point पर IC कैसा होना चाहिए? Convex to the origin होना चाहिए. It means when the two conditions are satisfied, then the consumer gets maximum satisfaction are in equilibrium. Then these process can be defined with the help of a diagram also. It means first condition कि where MRS XY is equal to PX upon PY. It can be defined with the help of diagram. It means x-axis and y-axis. Good y and good x. It is the indifference curve. And we have the slope of IC and slope of budget line. These are the budget line. And the budget line and IC slope intersect to each other on point E, where the consumer purchase 10 unit of good Y and 5 unit of good X. And at this point, MRS XY is equal to PX upon PY. और इस point पर the slope of IC and the slope of budget line are equal to each other, right? So we can define it that the point E is the equilibrium point where the consumer gets maximum satisfaction, because at this point all the conditions, two conditions are satisfied, because at this point the marginal rate of substitution x and y is equal to px upon py. It means slope of IC and slope of budget line are equal to each other. And at this point the consumer purchased 10 unit of good y and 5 unit of good x, and he gets maximize their satisfaction, right? It means if the two conditions are not satisfied, then suppose the condition, if these condition does not satisfy, then MRS XY is more than PX upon PY. Because if move upward along with the IC, then marginal rate of substitution continuously increases. And if we move downward along with the IC, then marginal rate of substitution continuously decline, right? Because the slope of IC depends on the diminishing marginal rate of substitution. So on a point A, the marginal rate of substitution is more than Px upon Py, and the second point B is below the point E, marginal rate of substitution x and y is less than Px upon Py. If two unequilibrium condition established, then how the consumers reach on the equilibrium point? Then in this situation, what's the reaction of the consumer? The consumer starts move downward along with the IC. यानी जो कंज्यूमर है वो IC के साथ साथ नीचे की तरफ आना शुरू कर देगा, एंड द कंज्यूमर स्टार्ट्स increasing the consumption of X goods and decreasing the consumption of Y goods, and the process would be continued till the point the consumer reach on the equilibrium point where MRS XY is equal to PX upon P1. And in the second point B, if the marginal rate of substitution x and y is less than Px upon Py, then what's the reaction of the consumer and how the consumer gets equilibrium situation? Then in this situation, the consumer, the marginal rate of substitution is less, decline. So to increase the marginal rate of substitution, the consumer starts move upward along with the IC. यानी वो IC के साथ साथ ऊपर की तरफ मूव करना शुरू कर देगा, and the consumer starts increasing the consumption of Y goods and decreasing the consumption of X goods, and the process would be continued till the point where he reach on the equilibrium point. So अगर इसमें किसी भी प्रकार की अनइक्विलिब्रियम सिचुएशन क्रिएट हो जाती है, तो जो कंज्यूमर है वो फिर से उसी इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट पर चला जाता है जहां पर स्लोप ऑफ IC एंड स्लोप ऑफ इंडिफरेंस कर्व यानी बजट लाइन आर इक्वल टू ईच अदर. तो ये तो फर्स्ट कंडीशन थी. देन सेकंड कंडीशन, व्हाई द स्लोप ऑफ IC मस्ट बी कन्वेक्स टू द ओरिजिन एट ए पॉइंट ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम, यानी जो इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट होता है उस पर IC कन्वेक्स टू द ओरिजिन ही क्यों होना चाहिए? व्हाई it must not the concave to the origin. Then these can be proved with the help of the diagram. It means it is the budget line, x-axis and y-axis. On the vertical axis we define good y, and on the horizontal axis we define the good x. First of all, if the IC is concave to the origin, then why IC cannot concave to the origin at a point of equilibrium? Suppose IC1 and the point A is the equilibrium point where marginal rate of substitution x and y is equal to Px upon Py. Yani if the IC is concave to the origin, then the point A is the equilibrium point where the slope of IC and slope of budget line are equal to each other, but at this point IC is concave to the origin. So it is not a equilibrium point. Why? Because if the IC is concave to the origin, and at this point the law of diminishing marginal utility failed. It means लॉ ऑफ डाइमेंसिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी क्या डिफाइन करता है कि एज द कंज्यूमर कंज्यूम्स मोर एंड मोर यूनिट ऑफ वन कमोडिटीज देन कंजप्शन फॉर एवरी एडिशनल यूनिट दीज मस्ट बी डिक्लाइन, लेकिन ये इसके अपोजिट चला जाता है। इट मीन्स जो कम्युनिटीज उसके पास इंक्रीज होती जाती है उसकी यूटिलिटी बढ़ती जाती है, और जो इट मीन्स वस्तु उसके पास कम होती जाती है उसकी यूटिलिटी कम होती जाती है। सो इट मीन्स एट दिस पॉइंट द लॉ ऑफ डाइमेंसिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी फेल्ड, सो द IC1 शिफ्ट फ्रॉम द IC2। इसलिए जो IC1 कर्व है वो कहां पर शिफ्ट हो जाएगा, IC2 पर शिफ्ट हो जाएगा। देन at this point the point E is the equilibrium point where MRS XY is equal to PX upon PY, and at this point IC is convex to the origin. So these are the main reason that on the equilibrium point the IC must be convex to the origin, because if it is concave to the origin then it fails the law of diminishing marginal utility. इट मीन्स ये सारे लॉ ऑफ डाइमेंसिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी यहाँ पर फेल हो जाएगी, इसलिए IC मस्ट बी कन्वेक्स टू द ओरिजिन एट ए पॉइंट ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम, राइट। सो दीज आर द कंज्यूमर्स इक्विलिब्रियम एंड वी कैन डिफाइन द टू कंडीशंस which apply the where the consumer gets maximum satisfaction या consumer gets equilibrium situation. So that's all for today. For the further classes please connect our YouTube channel. Thanks and have a nice day.